Salutations, Internet.
That was weird. Anyways, salutations, Internet. My name is Ace Phoenix, you may call me Ace, and there is just one thing I cannot shut up about. Another Metroid 2 remake. AM2R, or as I like to call it, Nintendo, make another 2D Metroid game already! It's a fan-made remake of the second Metroid game ever released, Metroid 2: The Return of Samus. Take a look. This fan-made game you are seeing is the labor of love that took over 10 years to make. It was originally designed by one Milton from Argentina, who goes by the pseudonym Dr. M64, but later on others started helping him. The purpose of this remake was to recreate Metroid 2 with the feel of Metroid Zero Mission, and by God I say it succeeded. No, super succeeded. Alright, check it out. In the original Metroid 2, your goal was to kill all the Metroids. Go to an area, kill all the Metroids there, get a few upgrades, then proceed to the next area. It's the same here in this remake, but it's so much better. The graphics? Amazing. It looks just as good as Metroid Zero Mission. The animations are beautiful, and the new sprites for enemies look awesome. The controls. It feels like a 2D Metroid should. Though, using this Xbox 360 controller kinda works against me. A D-pad is much more suited for this game, and the 360's is not good for it. But, you can customize the controls in the menu. The music. Oh my god. The original Metroid 2 had like 3 songs total, with a bunch of atmospheric bleeps and bloops to fill in the gaps. I felt that was terrible in the original game. AM2R has remixes of the original songs, and so many more added that are remixes of future songs from different Metroid games. They fit so well with the areas in the game. The gameplay. If you like Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, or Metroid Zero Mission, then you will love this game. It's mostly based off of Zero Mission's controls, but there are little things added that make it much better. Pressing the RT button will instantly put you into your Morph Ball. Pressing LT while in the Morph Ball will activate the Spider Ball. Holding down RB lets you aim forward and walk backwards. LT and LB let you aim diagonally up and down. And if you charge your Charge Beam, you pull in energy and missiles, just like in the Prime series. Plus the pause menu. Pausing the game brings up your map, something well needed for Metroid 2, since it was so easy to get lost in that game. But backing out of the map brings you to this screen. There are 4 additional menus now. The right menu shows you your upgrades, and more importantly, your beams. In the original Metroid 2, you could only have 1 beam. Should you use the Wave Beam, or use the Ice Beam since it's required later on? No longer is that an issue. Once you get a new beam, it stacks with any old and new beams, and you can turn certain ones off, if you wish so. The bottom menu lets you customize your game and return to your last save point. Really useful if you discover you went the wrong direction looking for that last Metroid to kill. The left menu, and honestly my favorite, the lore menu. Yes. Entering new areas and fighting bosses triggers an automatic scan that you can read in this menu. It provides nice optional information you can read whenever you want, making the planet SR388 just a little more believable in its existence. And the up menu takes you back to the map. Oh wait, did I say bosses? Ooh, I love me some bosses. In the original Metroid 2, your bosses were mainly the Metroids. But there were so many of them and they were all defeated the same way. They were pretty much just mini-bosses. Now, in AM2R, not only have Metroids been overhauled, new bosses have been added in. Starting off with the Alpha Metroid, they ram into you, nothing really new, but the fluidity and randomness of their movement makes them more fun to fight, and not only that, later Alpha Metroids get a charge attack, and others learn to dodge your missiles. Also, beware the jump scare Alpha Metroids. I almost died of a heart attack to these. Gamma Metroids also ram into you and fire an electric beam, just like before. However, they also have a charge attack that drains your health and stuns you for a while. And then there's the Zeta Metroid. Oh my god! This thing is more like a boss fight than a mini boss fight. It has so much health, does so much damage, it rams you at the speed of a shine spark. It spits acid, it blocks your missiles, it fires sonic waves at you! I've only fought one gathering this footage, and it was the first time I died in the game! I dread to think of how hard the Omega Metroids are. Ugh. Enough of these mini bosses though. There's also newly added bosses that are really, really amazing. This Ancient Guardian makes for quite a claustrophobic fight. And Arachnus is back, now actually being an interesting boss fight that gets harder the longer it goes. Though, screw this bouncing green fire! Damn thing's too hard to dodge. However, as of where I've gotten in the game, I have to say that Torizo, or Torizo, however it's pronounced, is my favorite boss. Right off the bat, you get the space jump, my favorite Metroid ability. Then, right after that, you have a boss fight that's centered around having the ability. The fight starts off simple. Dodge the attacks, shoot the head, jump over when you get cornered. But then it gets faster and faster until you beat him. But it ain't over. Who gave this Chozo statue a jetpack? I feel like I'm fighting Storm Eagle as Samus now. I am fighting Storm Eagle as Samus! Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get past this boss called the Tester, so I can't say if any of the other bosses are as amazing as these, or if the rest of the game is as great as it has been, but I'm holding on to my gut that the rest of the game will be great. And that's just my quick thoughts on this game. I spent way longer than I intended to getting footage for this video. I realize how much playing this game I missed 2D Metroid games, and I'm kind of upset that Nintendo didn't do anything for Metroid's 30th anniversary. Yeah, there's a new game coming out that nobody wants in a few days, but I don't know. We'll see if that's good, hopefully. Anyways, you should be able to download the game for free as long as you search another Metroid 2 remake. If you are a Metroid fan, I urge you to play this. It is fantastic. And if you had an inkling, a single inkling of interest from watching this video, I urge you too to play the game. My name is Ace, and this was just one thing I could not shut up about.